Hello, everybody. It's Stephen F. here with another video. It's cold outside. It's about 20 something degrees. And what I'm going to make is not this, but I'm showing you this is an apple caramel crumble. Uh, I'm going to make an apple pie. So this is apple pie and hot chocolate. I'm going to make myself a hot chocolate and then I'm going to make the apple pie. Uh, it's very simple because I'm using the graham cracker pie crust, and I have pre-made crust to cover the top of the cake, the pie actually. And I tell people, I think in my live stream, and I've told people on a live stream, that when I make a pie or I get ingredients for something, or basically anything I buy, I look at the back of the ingredients and I research it to see with the ingredients if it's helpful or harmful or not, and it talks about other chemicals in it and everything else. And basically, the ingredients in the pie crust, graham cracker crust, is basically graham crackers, flour, and it talks about other ingredients, but that's what's in actual graham crackers and stuff like that. If it starts going into uh, all sorts of chemicals that you don't understand, phosphates and this and that, and things to keep it fresh, you don't want it. But this has basic ingredients in this is graham crackers, crumbs, enriched flour, wheat flour, and so the wheat flour and everything what's in it is ingredients, the iron and whatever is in it. All the ingredients is natural. It's talking about brown sugar, uh, corn syrup, honey. It's all basically natural, and it's what's in the honey and everything else. It's not going into soy phosphates, this, and enriched gluten and stuff like that. No, it's all natural. And I look for the natural. There are ones that are a lot more of ingredients, but this is basically, and it's 110 calories. So what I'm going to do is make this, and I have the graham cracker crust inside the in there, and I'm going to put, where did I put it? The pie crust on top, pre-made pie crust. Sorry about that. We got to get it out of the refrigerator as it was behind us. Right here, this is the pie crust that I'm going to use in it. I've turned it upside down. I got to turn it around. Let's put the light on. Hey, Google, turn on kitchen light. Hey, Google, turn on kitchen light. Turn the light on over there, too. Okay, this is the pie crust. This is pre-made pie crust. So, what I'm going to do is make my hot chocolate. You have a cured thing. You could make hot chocolate easily. There's Swiss Miss. I like this from what you've seen in my Dollar Tree hauls. The Tootsie Roll. Hot chocolate right there. You see that? That's what I'm going to make in a mug. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be doing a prepping in suburbia where I have all my things. And this is a mug I got from Bill O'Reilly. Because I am a subscriber to Bill O'Reilly and I subscribe every year. And we'll go into that. And we're making the hot chocolate. So let's prepare the, let's get this straight. What you hear in the background is the Keurig thing. I want to fix this, I'll come back. Okay, and it's also important to look at the expiration date on almost everything. And then as into prepping also, there comes 2 to a pack. That was to make the bottom. I think I have the graham cracker. I think I gotta do graham cracker and the pie crust itself. So we'll put this back in the refrigerator. Here's my hot chocolate. All right, well, before the hot chocolate is making, we'll open this. I can put this away. This is from last night. Basically, no mess because I am have the pre-made stuff, and you can get it. And of course, I always tell people, look at the ingredients. If you have the time and you want to make, then here's my hot chocolate. That from scratch, you can do it. But there are ways to make delicious, simple recipes for things in things. As far as apple pie, cupcakes and stuff like that. And checking the ingredients too. You're checking the ingredients on this. Ingredients: sliced apple, water, corn syrup, cornstarch, cinnamon, enriched, and there's no artificial colors or anything in this. So it's basically just apples with the corn syrup and stuff like that. There is nothing bad in this. To promote the color and stuff like that in it. There's nothing bad in it. Okay, that's what it looks like. First, what we're going to do is set the oven for 400. That's what recipes it. And you can go to Google and find out how to bake an apple pie or whatever. I'm going to put this at 400. I got to get the pans out. Start. Get the pans out again. Put these over here, out of the way. And we'll bake that apple pie. So it's basically doing that. It's got all the ingredients in it, the cinnamon and the cornstarch and everything else to make it thing. And that's basically it. So taking this and putting it into the pie crust. All right, and then getting a spoon, large spoon, and putting it in there. Of course, this is going to rise up. You don't need more than one in here. So it's preheat the oven to 350. Let me see where we are. Let's go down to 350. I thought it was 500. 350. Start. Okay. Now we take the pie crust. Make sure it's completely covered in the bottom. That's going to rise and bubble up. I'm going to have to cut it. I thought I could do it without cutting it, but I have to cut it. Here's my scissors right here. Cut it, we'll see what we have. And we can cut this off as we do it. Yeah. Take it out. And it's in parchment paper. So that you can do this. Take it. And what we're going to do is put it on top of the graham cracker crust. We'll see how this tastes. This is an experiment. I forget it's a cold day. I got my Christmas stuff to put up in a way in the attic, which we'll do. And we'll make our apple pie while this is making. So what this has is the pie tin has a rough edge where we can do this like this. And what I do is take this and just put this around like this. And you see what I'm doing? I'm pressing on the pie tin because this is the cover once it is made so that you can put it in the refrigerator and keep it fresh. You could get 2 pie crusts and get a pie tin and make it and get pie tins. There are like this and see if it has aluminum in it and everything else. It's up to you. If you don't want to use aluminum, get a pie tin, not a aluminum pie tin. There's all sorts of types. So this doesn't bother me, but that's nature for everybody. You could get an actual pie tin and make it. That's what I have. This is not an aluminum pie tin, I believe, but it's okay. It's totally up to you. So now what we do is we fold this over here like this into the graham cracker crust like this. And what I'm going to do is put a one of those trays, the tin trays, in it so that in case this boils over, it's not going into the oven, it's going into the tray, oven tray. This is what I cook my chicken on and everything else, the tin. I believe this is, I'm not sure if this is aluminum or not. I think it's just the tin. But like I said, that is totally up to you. The next one I may make it in the pie tin. I have pie tins. I may make the cherry pie and make it much, much thicker. I want to do this so that it has some thing. And it's very windy out. They said we're going to get rain and everything this week. And then it's going to get cold again. And we may get some snow on top of the rain. It depends. They're not sure yet. And that's what I'm worried about. They're not sure what the next week is going to look like. There's snow in the forecast and stuff like that. There's rain this weekend into Saturday. But then Monday it's going to get cold again. And usually around January 20th, it is cold. So we'll see. So we have this. And then what we do is once we have this in place for it, we take this like this and we put it over. This is what I'm doing. You get a fork. The counter is clean. Okay, I'm asking the counter is clean. And it's just for us. I would maybe do this a little better if I was making it for anybody else. And I'm probably the one that's going to be eating it. So I want to put this over it. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the fork. What we do is we squeeze it around. What I'm doing is squeezing around and basically just wasting time until the oven warms up. Put it in for 30 minutes and then check it. And I'll show you what I do with the fork. See what I did with the pie tin, the thing that grips the plastic when you put it in the refrigerator. I pushed down on it and we got this to cut off. So that's, we'll see what this tastes like once it's done. Just want to get this around here to make it look halfway decent. And to make this look nice, what I do is I would get a fork. Hold on. Okay, what I do with the fork is take it and put it down like this. It gives it a little bit of the design, but it also seals it in the pan. But like I said, it's your preference. You can use aluminum pan. Excuse me. You could use a pie tin. And you don't cough into the thing. You cough over it and cover your mouth. But like I said, this is for us. I wouldn't do this. I think I would make it a little bit better, but this is what we're doing. We'll see how it comes out. and what it tastes like. It's basically, excuse me, it's basically I'm doing this to secure the pie crust to the tin. Makes it look somewhat decent. And we'll see how it comes out. And then what we do, you've seen it, we make a hole in the top, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. And then we wait for it to warm up. I won't have to clean that. It's not much of a mess because I am not making it. This is simple, a simple pie recipe with the ingredients, the pie crust. It's already made for you. That's it. It's almost there. And you'll see what it looks like when it's done. You bake it for approximately a half hour, and then you check it. The toothpick test. We'll put it on the tin, and I'll make some more to make it look nice. Somewhat. Does that look inviting for you? I don't know. But it's a recipe. We have this to cover it when it's done. We can take this off. And once a month, I'll make a recipe for something. Whether it be apple pie, cookies, stuff like that. Easter's coming up. We can now put it in the oven. Easter's coming up, so we're making stuff for Easter. I'm gonna try to make an Easter pie, and we gotta cook it for 30 minutes. So let's do 30 minutes. I can't do this. Here we go. I got it. It's not working today. Why? I have other timers that I could use, but there we go. Okay, I have my hot chocolate. I'll get to the decorations. Taking down my decorations. And we'll let this pie cook, and we'll see what it looks like. Simple. A hot chocolate. It tastes good. These are Tootsie Roll hot chocolate from Dollar Tree. And you see my tree is down over here. The tree is down. This is stuff to go up in the attic. Okay, I got to get all this stuff down, which we'll be working on now. and then putting it up in the attic. I will see you in the next video. All this stuff's got to go away. I'll see you in the next one. Stephen F. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. Believe it. You can do it. Try it. All it takes is to try. All the stuff's got to come down. And then we'll put that away. By the time I get most of it down, the apple pie should be done. We'll see what we have. Till then, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ding that bell because it helps with the algorithms. And I will see you in the next one. Tomorrow, prepping in suburbia, and we'll go into all sorts of stuff, showing you what my pantry looks like. I'll see you in the next video.